Hi. So, I guess you could say I'm hypomanic. Um, I have way too many projects lined up, so I'm looking for volunteers to take over some of them. I'm just kidding. But yeah, I need to, as I've said before, a project is this room has got to be decluttered. I have some ideas that I want to do tomorrow. I am also working on another hypomanic thing I do, and it like gets all crazy and out of control if I go too high, is making playlists, and I won't finish one before I start working on another, and is very involved and takes a lot of time, and I love doing it, and I get higher and higher as I do it, and I want to stay up all night and form this most awesome representation of a tiny niche of style of music or emotional event. Okay. And I have way too music on iTunes. I have way too many playlists, but it's one of those things I just go to do. I need to make brooms. I want to start brooms. I look at some that are halfway done and I just want to chuck them. And I'm ready tomorrow to go to Lowe's, to go to Orscheln's, it's a farm store, to find this is the perfect time to do things where you need to employ innovation, in an invention, and find some way that I can, like, those umbrella stands. I need a bigger thing like that, like a pipe that's really big, and I can put the brooms in it and they can be stored standing up, um, and out of this room. I have taken on too many clients for dog training. I I would want to read in so many different genres of books. Um, Obviously the fantasy, and I like to have a little bit of everything. So now I rotate, and in the fact that I can actually read means I'm still hypomanic. I'm reading The Walking Dead, the Harry Potter series again, uh, Stephen King novellas put together, um, the Fellowship of the Ring, something about um, French queen beheaded her, and what's it? Oh, Anna I can't pronounce it. Karenina. And I was about to throw a philosophy book or anthropology book on top of that, and and um, just it's just I have the hypomanic purge and clean um, need. There's just too much of everything, and it's clouding my brain. But but I truly, in my own mind, don't like to live in a empty space. My mother has very minimalistic, severely minimalistic decorate, like decor. and every inch of my space is taken up. And oh, more projects. And what's sad is I'm making money from the training, so now I have money to spend. I gotta paint this room. I gotta do the floor. Um, but I got to get the brooms out of the way first. And then I have this ancient 80s desktop computer that I just piddle around with once in a while to play Minesweeper and change the screensaver and stuff. I don't have it takes up so much room, but I just don't have the heart to let it go because it's a piece of history. And I remember when, floppy disks were all you had. Does this have, oh, this even has the, this one does have I think, yeah, floppy. I think it has a WinZip. So maybe it's not quite, I'm not really sure what this, what that's for, but, there's just, I can put on my headphones and focus on my iTunes and tune out my environment. I am not sick anymore, physically anyway, but I'm from my visit, and but I am very exhausted and lethargic, fatigued. I am fatigued. And so, how does that work? I have all these ideas, but I have no body energy to get them done. I have to break my day up into little pieces to get things done. So I think that the fatigue is from the bug. I stepped off the plane and left the airport, got home, made a video, and completely fell apart from head to toe. I don't know what happened, but it's gone now. I had an upper respiratory thing going. I had a gastrointestinal thing going, and and I felt awful, hot, and feverish. I was miserable. And I have ideas for videos, but I'm gonna be honest with you all. My very small core viewers, I don't have a lot of viewers, and I have a hard time figuring out which videos are interesting to people and they get a few more. I have learned my lesson in that doing lives up here is not a good idea. They come out really crappy. So I'm not including those. But I don't get, just every once in a while I have a video where I get several thumbs up. And that totally makes my day. That makes me feel really good. It makes me feel like I have done something in this world to maybe uplift somebody or help somebody understand something. But for the most part, when I look at my YouTube videos, that studio, whatever, and I have stopped looked at the analysis where they break down, and then you realize that you may have had 20 views, but only two people actually watch the video through the whole thing. You know, they show you exactly when people stop listening. And it's very disheartening to me to see those statistics. Uh, and I'm curious why. I mean, I see how videos are different now than when I did them many, many years ago. Many years ago, people had video blogs, vlogs like myself, and it was me, you know, it's like somebody talking to other people. And now people are trying to make a living off of their YouTube, and they get this fancy slogan things, like what do you call those? But um, you know, and they're connected to Instagram, um, Twitter, and everywhere. And I guess that's what you're supposed to do to become successful on YouTube now. And that's just not gonna happen with me. When I have to use my program to piece together videos, I often will, if I'm using that, use the oh, the word, what is the word? Where transitions and subtitle or titles or comments and maybe an opening. You know, I did that with the videos about my brother, but my delivery and the things I talk about haven't really changed from when I used to do them a long time ago. So that must be my problem. So, oh well. If I feel like doing a video, I'll do a video. I may never look at my own website. I'll answer comments or react to comments, but it bums me out when I look at the my site and I see how many views I've gotten, and especially when it was something I put a lot of effort into. Because you guys, I this right here is just me talking, but most of the time I have to, it takes me a couple days at least to figure out, if I want to do a certain topic, what all I need to include and what order to do it in, and try not to do it in a way where it looks like I'm just reading off a piece of paper. And I need to use examples of my own, and for someone that has difficulty with cognition, cognitive issues, that's not easy. So, I mean, I've said it before, you know, YouTube now has, I mean, the advertisements, you have to subscribe. I miss when when did I do the, it's like 12 to 9 years ago. I miss doing videos then. I got so much more feedback and views. Um, Heck, I don't even mind getting comments that are negative. You know, it's just that someone listened at least part of the time and formed an opinion. I was still successful. Uh, I tried doing TikTok, but the pressure is very is very high um, to squish it all. And if you want people to view your, I just, no. um, I just don't want to get, and I'm not saying this as a threat or so people will say, oh, please don't stop making videos. But I'm just saying, I'm not getting much, I'm putting a lot out and I'm not getting anything in. And I'm going to be evaluating if if it's balanced. Am I getting enough from trying to help people than I am expending the energy and, you know, um, that physically and mentally it takes. So I they used to be smaller, shorter. Maybe my videos are too long now. They used to be shorter, and but then I would have part 1, 2, 3, 4, and I don't really want to go back and rehash topics I already did a long time ago, but and are still acceptable as they are. Maybe I have to go back and redo the ones that did well. I don't want to be a YouTube star, but I do want to get a little back from the amount of energy I'm putting out. Otherwise, I just walk around bummed. Um, I know I have like 3 people that are regulars, and here and there I've had some that maybe are just speaking up for the first time. Oh, don't stop making videos, so I guess what I'm saying is I'm going to be doing a little reevaluating. But first things first, I have got to get this room together. Oh, I avoid coming in here. I have to find a home. I'm going to wrap them in paper, find a home for all these brooms. And I have all these little knick-knack things and pictures and just things that I'm not particularly fond of how they look, but they have sentimental value. And I don't want to be a hoarder. So I'm going to designate a certain chest that I have that's empty for those things. And then I can take those things and put them in that chest. And then I know if later I decide, oh my God, I can't live without I feel guilty. I actually feel serious guilt when I move or put in my box of, what do you call a box that you just put all your past stuff in to save? Does that have a name? But that's what I do with it. And like my grandparents, I have a frame picture of them. That should be enough. But I have another picture of them, and if I put them in my memories box, I feel guilty that I'm doing something horrible to them because they've both passed away. You know, but it is one of those things that's just not right where it is. So put them in there knowing that if I freak out, I can always pull them out and put them back and see how that goes. I think I'll try that. See if I feel better. So anyway, it is late. I'm going to bed. Sorry for the ramble and apologies. I just, I am talkative, hypomanic, fatigued, and disheartened. Bye.